Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. I'm in a little special predicament. I have the baby with me, so if you hear any noise in the background, that is why. Would not fall asleep, but I need to get to this episode of Kinn Porsche. You might also hear some other noises in the background because somebody else won't go to sleep. Kids, I tell you, trying to record a BL podcast while being a parent is like some next level stress, especially when you're recording a show that has 18 plus scenes. Let's go though. Let's go. So I'm starting it. I'm already excited because, of course, you know, the last episode ended with the kiss. They kissed. So I cannot wait to see what happens now with their relationship, especially since, of course, we know Kinn has that other guy who's just for fun, apparently. That's what he looked like. So will Porsche also be just for fun? When does the other brother, whose name just came on the screen and left and I completely forgot, all I know is the actor's name is Jeff, get his scene? Let's go. Just found out I was accidentally on episode 1. So I had to come out and get to episode 4. So yeah, episode 4, let's go. So I just realized that the person who comes after Kim is Porsche's little brother, which means Kinn's brother and Porsche's brother are also going to get together. Is that what it means? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh my god. It's like all the brothers, man. Oh god, that I I really thought it was gonna be him and Kinn in the bed. But I was like, but it doesn't look like Kinn. And then it got to the faces. Oh my god, that was so funny. Why was he in Pete's bed though? Like, was he that drunk he just went to Pete's bed? Yo, I'm sorry, but I have to say it. Why Kinn's nipples so hard? Vegas is slick. In that black shirt with the buttons down. He looks like a player. He does. He looks like a player. He also looks like me, a wannabe gangster. So, is he gonna be jealous of him talking to anyone? And this is where that, yo, you're the boss, you probably shouldn't get involved with your employees thing goes on. Like, dude, of course he's gonna end up talking to Vegas at some point. He is your cousin, and I'm sure he comes over often to discuss family matters. And then Porsche keeps talking back to his bosses. Like, how is this again? You shot someone in the first episode, and this guy keeps talking back to you. Why is he still walking, sir? Okay, I have to 100% give that to Kinn, the fact that he was ready to just explain to him, like, we made out last night, and that was actually really good. He's very, to me, that's showing some honesty and openness there, where he is ready to just own up to, hey, we did this thing. How do you feel about it? Oh God, why they gotta do good like that? Again, if I was in this working for this family, I'd want to work for Kinn because you just take care of him. It's just taking care of him. It's so wonderful. I love him. Yo, Porsche really is just trying. Oh gosh, somebody just slap him across the face with a gun. Like, Porsche is really just testing the limits. And they straight up did leave their boss unattended to. Oh my gosh. Kinn, please. Destroy this man. And it's not for you. That's why I feel so good. Is that a real tattoo? Because I was looking to see if it was good. The ink was gonna drip off with all the sweat. I'm sorry. Yes, why a phoenix? Oh no, that's actually really sweet. Is he really trying to feel him out to see if he has a girlfriend? Like, are you trying to see if you can make a move in the sauna, sir? I'm gonna start saying that to people. You don't look too old. I mean, Botox should help. Is this about to be one of them fake kisses? All right, he's leaning in. Oh, he passed out. Oh God, he passed out. And the position he passed out at, that might end up being the screenshot, y'all. Vegas straight up just looks like he looks like a strip club owner. That's what he looks like. When you go to the strip club, the manager, the owner there, that's Mr. Vegas right there. Especially with that little ugly chain around his neck. Like, is that supposed to be paperclip, sir? You couldn't afford cubic zirconia? Ramen, the food of gangsters, apparently. Okay, this is so much fun. That table scene, oh, it's so much fun. Just the look Vegas gave, like, I have time to look around. Poor Porsche, just sitting in the middle, like, all right, yep, this is happening. They talk about these bodyguards as if they're property, like the way they trade them around. Okay, you go protect him now. You like, oh, he won't give him to you, like all that. It sounds like property. Like it's uncomfortable. Again, I love Kinn. Oh my gosh, yes, just come in and slap Vegas. That's awesome. Oh, could you let him? That's right. Send him home. Oh my gosh, I love Kinn. Oh, yes. Do it again! Don't stop him! I was expecting to only see Maseratis. We got BMWs too. Is this gonna be just a bunch of, I guess, luxury cars? What else are we gonna see? Part of me is wondering if Big is setting him up for something. Like, trying to, like, at this point, we have to agree that Porsche's never getting fired. Porsche's the new favorite, definitely, and he's never gonna leave. He has done stuff that should have gotten him killed by now, and he's still alive. So, let's just accept it. Porsche, well, we already know Porsche is going nowhere because his name is in the title, but they just need to accept that Porsche is going nowhere, and the wannabe gangster in me needs to accept that, I'm not a gangster. I need to stop saying Porsche should not be here anymore. But can we talk about this room real quick? All those like glass windows are surrounding the whole. Why are you hiding in? Oh God, this boy is an idiot. Oh my gosh, this boy is an idiot. Oh, go Kinn. I mean, if you can't get off with your the guy that visits once in a while. But yeah, I was gonna say I love his room. I love all those windows. You know, seeing it in like the pictures and promos and stuff, and seeing it in a full video now is still very different, and it's just a beautiful room. Is this voyeur really about to watch the whole thing? Oh, Kinn stopped him. Oh my God, that opening and this dumbass trying to go out through the door. Oh my God, like he is an idiot. He is so stupid. Oh my gosh. Is he a himbo? Is Porsche a himbo? Can we call him that? Okay, yes, I love him calling out Big on that. And yes, like him saying, I don't give a damn that he's gay. I give a damn that he had someone in there. You knew he had someone in there and you still sent me in there. That is good. Surprise, mother! Dang! You finally figured it out? Yes, you were kissing Porsche. I mean, kissing Kinn. You were kissing Kinn. Yeah, and keeping in mind that Kinn wouldn't kiss the other guy, but will kiss him. Like, that, I'm sure, is gonna... Well, obviously, it was put in there to show that. And so, he's gonna think about that. And yay, now we're talking about the little brother. Is this how the two little brothers shall meet? Well, it's a good thing I finally realized that the younger brothers were supposed to meet, because it's making sense now. And now I know he wants to go into music, because I know in the opening I realized now he had a guitar in his hand, but the fact that it took so long to realize that. Where do I recognize that actor from? I'm just staring at him. I'm gonna have to go on my drama list and see where do I recognize him from. So I Sorry, I paused the show to go search. He was in Ingredients. It was a show that I actually did not finish on YouTube. I believe it was a miniseries, if I recall right. So yeah, that is what I recognize Jeff, I believe his name is, the actor who plays Kim / Wick from. Now I can go back to the show and stop having that plague my mind. Is that supposed to be cute? Because to me it just sounds like an obsessed fan. He sounds like an obsessed fan. That's like... how do you know all that and all that? Okay, hand it to him from this far. Don't let him come on the stage. How did dude win and Imran Ota t-shirts? And how did the parents name them? Porsche and Porsche. Those are my children. Did he need to take off his entire shirt so that you can check to see how his wound has healed? Did he need to take off his entire shirt so you can see how the wound has healed? I'm sorry, but this man keeps failing as a bodyguard. Why do you want him to come with you? Why? Don't get drunk this time. So it was Kim all along? Because, like, the second I saw the guitar, I was like, yo, it's Kim. It was Kim all along. And, oh my gosh. And... what, y'all thinking Porsche's the mole? Oh my god. Let me guess. He's gonna definitely help Porsche now. I can see it. But my guy, if you have exited the gangstering world, why are you still gangstering in the gangstering stuff? Why are you involved in the gangstering? And is that a painting of himself on the wall? Like, does this man have an apartment with his own face on... oh my gosh. He has a conspiracy theory board. He has... like, are we about to get a murder mystery? What's about to happen? Are we just searching for the mole? Who are we looking for? Detective Kim? Who died? Oh my gosh. I am loving the... what is... Vegas? Vegas is really up in there looking like a strip club owner. I'm loving the red suits. I am hating the black tie and the black whatever that waist thing is. But also, I would just like to say their earpieces look like those Beats wireless. That's what it looked like. Clear of what? Like, there's a bunch of other people there with their bodyguards, I am sure. Stay away from the bar, you drunkard. You are there to work. Exactly, no personal talk. Shut up. Walking in your white suit with no... is this a black tie event or not? Like, why was he allowed to enter? I'm sorry, I just don't think Vegas meets the criteria for the kind of people we are trying to attract to this event. Again, we're just talking about handing people back and forth like property, and these people are not allowed to leave on their own accord, contact anyone except for on one phone that they all share. Like, it is oh my gosh, yes, Saved by the Bell. And he's still wearing that cheap necklace. I want to take back what I said about Vegas not wearing a bow for this event, because Kinn's friends aren't either, and I like them, so I'm gonna be quiet now. Yo, this looks shady as hell, like, especially like with the diamond trade, and like slavery brings diamonds. Let's not pretend it doesn't. And the fact that they're having a diamond auction where these pieces are only being shown, of course, to the uber rich, and everyone is like, I love that red like sash. Oh, I lovely sash. I love it. But yeah, only the uber rich are there, and they're all bidding on these pieces, and I'm just like, shady blood diamonds.
Please tell me you noticed it, Porsche. No, you idiot. And this is where he dies, I guess. I was joking. Oh my god, they
I say this is Vegas' doing. I'm waiting to see. This is Vegas' doing. Vegas is trying to get into his pants. Or get a mole inside. One of the two. Okay, so the auction is starting at 15 million baht. So I'm going to look at getting that converted to US dollars. Because right now, baht to US is like less than a cent. Sadly. Oh gosh, I think it's like 1 cent or something. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's 2 cents, almost 3 cents. So 15 million in US dollars is 43,008. No, hold on, $438,174. So the starting bid is 438,000 US. Let us continue the show. Are they just trying to show how rich they are? Like, the starting bid is 15 million. You're gonna put 30 million, which, I mean, I guess that's putting it in a place that makes it that no one wants to buy it, but no one was raising their hand anyway. So why not just be like 15 million? If someone else bid, then be like, all right, fine, 30 million. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna bid 30 million for a $15 million diamond necklace? Like, what? I mean, now, like, you could have just bought it for 15 million. Why are you spending more money than you need? Are you that rich that you can just spend more money than you need to on something that's probably not worth the amount of money you're spending on it? Like, I want you to imagine you go to a store and they're like, pay as you wish, and like everything's $1. You can pay $1 if you want. You can give a little more, and some people are like, oh cool, then I'll just give $5. I'll give $10. And you walk in, you're like, I will give $100 for this bottle of water. You can just give us $1. You don't need to give us $100. That's basically what they're just showing off their wealth. Is what I'm saying. Showing off that they have $30 million to throw away on a diamond necklace. That's the highlight of the night that no one else seemed to have wanted. And oh gosh, I feel like this is blood diamond money. This is how they trade their goods and services. Some drug deal went down. And they're not exchanging diamonds. They're exchanging drugs and diamonds, and selling guns to warlords. That's changed my mind. And where is Vegas gonna get 35 million from? That's why he said 35 million. He didn't say 60 million. Anyone else notice he didn't say 60 million? He said 35 million. He's just bidding against Kinn to bid against Kinn. He don't got, like, is he gonna turn to his uncle and ask to borrow 35 million to pay for this diamond that he obviously can't afford? Because look at that ugly chain that he's wearing around his neck. His earrings he picked up on the side of the street for $2. Sorry. I'm just hating on him so much. But where are you getting 35 million from? Like, you obviously don't got, you got $35 million? You borrowing your cousin's Maserati to get to his house to do family meetings. Your brother got mistaken for a maid's kid because of the way he's dressed. You got $35 million? What, please? Like, at this point, I'm just so mad at these petty rich people. It's not even real. This is a TV show. And I am mad. $50 million for a $15 million necklace. $50 million. This is a drug deal. Yes, Vegas has to be just checking to see how, or maybe he was sent by his dad to try and find out what they're trying to buy there. Like, there is no... You know you can't afford you got major family money? Do you got major family money? Oh my gosh, what is this? And his boss is now out searching for him because he got kidnapped. I knew it was his ass. I knew it was Vegas. I knew Vegas did this because this looks like some low rent gangster stuff. Oh God! And he speaks to him in English. You know, now that I'm listening to his voice, he was the one that hired the chick? It has to be him. So you're jealous over your cousin, so you want to make sure you get him before your cousin gets him. Again, like, just these bodyguards are just property.
I must know if anyone has touched him before me. Everyone out. He doesn't actually say that. In case he doesn't actually say that. And why would you be listening to this before you watch the show? Like, I'm just talking about everything I'm watching here. Y'all, he was just kidnapped, and I'm still trying to get some eventually. So I got this. I'm sorry for looking at the negative, but he is taking his clothes off and take it in the room that his kidnapped bodyguard was taking to, instead of taking him back to the house, which is what I'm focusing on. Take him back to the house and then start doing this whole thing. You got doctors. Let the doctors look him over. Like, and can Porsche consent at this point? Like, I'm just still at the part where he's trying to get him to take a shower. But this, if it leads to anything else, can Porsche even consent? Like, he was just drugged. And how you gonna take a shower in a jacuzzi? I just realized that's one of them soaking tubs with the jacuzzi bubble part. Like, is there a shower somewhere in this bathroom that I'm not noticing? Did anyone else see the shower? That looks like a soaking tub. Oh, well, I guess that can pull up and become a shower. When he leaned on his chest. Oh my gosh. Like, why is it every time y'all have this moment, Porsche is incapacitated, is sort of, and yes, please kiss the drugged up dude who just vomited, by the way. He just vomited and you kissed him. Did he brush his teeth? I doubt it. So with Asian shows, I really am not used to seeing any nudity whatsoever, butts included. Like, they were not joking when they said this is going to be 18 plus. This is definitely different from what I usually see in a lot of Thai BLs. I think the closest I can think of is What the Duck with Ram. Oh god, what are those two names? But the bed scene, the entire bed scene, but even that was like under the covers. Is Vegas a masochist or something? A sadist? You enjoy the pain, my sir? I think the only way at this point I'm going to like Vegas is if I think Pete is Pete gonna be his like person? I don't know. I didn't read the book. But like if Pete is some form of a sadist or masochist, whatever it is too, they can pour candles on each other and tie each other up and whip each other to their fullest content and enjoy that. With this episode, I actually did like this episode a lot better than last week's episode. There wasn't as much action as I would love, but there was a lot of things that kind of make me trying to like figure out who is who's doing what. And with this, I am wondering if Vegas was the one who hired that girl to go after Kinn. It's obvious that he is just trying to compete with Kinn, and it did touch upon that in the second episode. The minor family is trying to gain more and they're trying to compete, but they're not on the same level as the major family, as we can see with Kinn paying $100 million for a $15 million necklace. Like, they're talking about it like it's art. Like, yes, it's now worth $100 million. Like, if this was an art auction, I would have preferred it. So I'll go into that. Just because the art world is shady as hell. It's a great way to hide your money in arts, and that's why the whole NFT thing right now, which I don't fully understand, and I refuse to fully understand because I'm never going to go into it because it's hopefully gonna fail. But yeah, with art, it's like, you know, people just pass around art and stuff as a way to pass around money, so it makes sense. So doing it with diamonds, I'm like, if the diamond isn't worth $100 million, a diamond is worth 50 million baht. Why are you paying 100 million for it? It's worth 15 million. This diamond auction makes no sense to me unless it's straight up just like as a way to launder money. Like, that's the only way it makes sense to me. If everyone in that room is a part of the underbelly of crime, which would explain why Vegas is there. Sorry. And Vegas in that room with a candle staring at himself in the mirror. Is he an autosexual? Maybe he's an autosexual, which would explain that too, I guess. But yeah, the whole scene with kidnap, poor Porsche. Porsche just wants to take care of his little brother, and then not only is he thrown in this world with gangsters, he's being drugged to be raped, and like, he did not sign up for this. Poor Porsche. Oh gosh, I feel for him. And of course, my favorite Kun is living his best life. Love her. Oh my god, just stay slaying. As usual, the outfits were really good in this. I'm like staring at everything. I'm staring at cars. I'm staring at outfits. I'm staring at like what I'm looking for, things that I because I'm kind of at this point, especially after episode, oh gosh, was it 2? The John Wick style place where you go to get your guns and stuff. Like, well, actually, no. Yeah, from episode 2, where they're like, we have a doctor's office and we have this and we have that. Like, I've been like comparing this a lot to John Wick because of that. And it's not enough shootouts. I need more shootouts. I need more running around. I need more like just total gangster, but I guess the gangster life can't be happening all the time. It does not, like, a lot of gangsters are boring. All they do is sit in the house and play video games, and someone just stops by and they trade goods and move on, I guess. I said I'd stop being a wannabe gangster, but I can't. Like, it's too much fun. But yeah, I wish it was an art thing instead of a diamond thing, because the diamond thing made no sense to me. But I guess we're going to understand the diamond necklace that he paid 100 million baht for. Yo, hold up. Let us Google what that is in US dollars so I can really fathom the amount, because I already feel like it's a lot of money, but I need to see in US how much money it is that I don't have. $2,921,000. There's more on there, but I'm focusing on the $2,921,000. This thing was $400,000, and now it's over $2 million. Like, almost. Yes. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous, to say the least. Yes, so I was saying, like, over $2 million for a diamond necklace that's worth $400,000. Like, that just seems like bad business practices to me. But then again, I'm not in the underbelly of crime, so I don't know how this works. I'm trying to think if there's anything that stood out to me that I was like, no, completely not. But it's still just the slavery part. I am glad to see that Kinn was ready to be upfront about the kiss, like, right from the beginning, and thought that he and Porsche should talk about it. And then in the end, of course, when Porsche remembers that they kissed, like saying, hey, I mean, obviously you're attracted to me, you kissed me, right? As far as the two of them doing the deed, I'm excited about the next episode to see what the conversation between him and his dad is, because I hope his dad kind of just lets him know you can't be screwing your bodyguards. Like, no, just go get someone outside and bring them in like you've been doing. Screw them, but not the bodyguards, please. This affects us, because it does, Kinn, it does. But yeah, I am overall just happy with this episode. I think this episode was really good. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, you can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, if anyone's still doing Facebook. I also have the Time for BL Twitter. I don't post on there often, but when I do, it's because a new episode is up. You can follow me on Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor.fm, so you can keep updated with new episodes once they are released. We release episodes every Sunday and Wednesday now. And also, I have a blog. It's the WordPress blog. It's just wordpress.timeforbl.com, I believe. Just use the link tree. It's in the description. You can find it through there. You can follow the blog. You can follow the page in all our different formats. And I just hope you are enjoying the podcast. Please let me know. I have a wonderful... Hold on, I'm forgetting my own outro. Let's go. Have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Whatever it is, wherever you are.